Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to learn how to download and install PostgreSQL on Windows along with pgAdmin, which is graphical user interface for managing PostgreSQL databases. So without any delay, let's get into it. First, open your favorite web browser. I am using Google Chrome and search for PostgreSQL download and press enter. The first link is the official PostgreSQL website. Click on it. I have mentioned the link in the description box. As you can see, we are on the download page and here are the list of operating system that are available. Choose the operating system accordingly. Here I am selecting Windows option. Now you can see download the installer option. Click on it. From here, select the latest version, that is 18.1, and click on the download icon below operating system. As you can see, the download has started successfully. I will see you once it is completed. Now the setup is downloaded successfully. Click on the downloaded installer. Minimize the browser window. It will ask for admin permission. Click on yes to continue. The installation wizard will appear. Wait for a moment. It will install required dependencies. Wait for a moment. This is the PostgreSQL setup file. Click on the next. It will ask where you want to install PostgreSQL. You can change the location. I am keeping it to default and click on next. Here you will see different components: PostgreSQL Server, pgAdmin 4, Stack Builder, Command Line Tool. Keep everything selected and click on next. This is data directory path. You can change this. I am keeping it to default and click on next. Now it's asking for password for a default PostgreSQL superuser called Postgres. Create a strong password and remember it because we will need it later to log into pgAdmin. Enter your password and click on next. Here it shows the default port, which is 5432. Keep it as it is. Click next. Keep the advanced option to default. Click next. Again click next. Click next. As you can see, the installation process has started successfully. Wait for a moment. Once the installation is completed, click on the finish. Now the stack builder wizard will pop up. You will see the drop down option. Select the PostgreSQL 18 on port 5432 and click on next. It will take few moments. This is kind of plugin. Select that you want and click on next. I don't want to download any plugins, so I will close this wizard. Click yes to close the stack builder wizard. Now let's check if PostgreSQL is installed properly on our system or not. Go to Windows search bar and type pgAdmin and click enter. It will take few seconds to load. As you can see, the pgAdmin is started successfully. This is graphical user interface where we will manage our databases. When you open pgAdmin for the first time, on the left you will see the server option. Click on the expand option. It will ask for the password. Enter the same password that we created during installation and tick mark the option save password and click on OK. You will see the PostgreSQL server is running successfully. Once you have created server, you will see these options on the left hand side. Now let's quickly create a test database. Right click on the database option, create database. Give your database a name, for example testDB, and if you want you can modify the definition. security, parameters, advanced. In SQL, you will see the SQL query for operation that you will perform. Then click on save. As you can see, the database is created successfully. Now to create a table inside database, navigate to schema section, expand the option, then look for tables. You can create a table in two ways. The first way is to right click, then create table, enter the table name, for example student, then to add column, navigate to column tab and click on plus icon, then column name. From here you can select the data type, make the adjustment as required, and you can also modify the other configuration as per requirement like advanced, constraints, partitions, parameters, security. And in SQL you will see the SQL query, then click on save. As you can see, our student table is created successfully. The second way to create table is to by writing SQL queries. Right click, then click on query tool. It will open the place where you can write the SQL query. We will create the teachers table using the SQL query. This is the SQL query to create teachers table. It has name and ID column. To execute query, either you can press F5 or just click execute button. As you can see, the query is executed successfully. Once done, refresh the schema section, right click, then refresh. As you can see, under tables, the teachers table is created successfully. That's how you create database and tables in PostgreSQL. That's it for today's video. You have successfully downloaded and installed PostgreSQL along with pgAdmin on your Windows machine. If this video helped you, make sure to like, share and subscribe to install it right for more installation tutorials. See you in the next one.